Welcome to Whytecliff Park. This beautiful place is located in West Vancouver, on the southwest corner of Howe Sound. Only a 35-minute drive from downtown Vancouver. To get to Whytecliff Park, we had to cross Lionsgate Bridge. Did you know that this bridge was named after a pair of mountain peaks located along the North Shore Mountains in Metro Vancouver? Let's Google Lions Peaks and have a look. Here it is, two mountain peaks resembling two lions resting on their bellies. It turns out that BC's football team was also named after these mountain peaks. This was the perfect day for a trip to Whytecliff Park. Clear skies and dry ground, no rain. We planned on climbing the Whyte Islet, which is a small rocky island by the beach. Also, there are some rocky areas near the Whytecliff Lookout Point that slopes. We wouldn't want to slip and fall. Whytecliff Park has limited parking. The cost for parking is $3.75 per hour plus taxes and other fees. Payment is available via mobile apps only. Also, there is a washroom on the northwest corner of the parking lot as well as a cafe right by the beach. We decided to head to the Whytecliff Lookout Point first. Here, you get a stunning view of the mountains. And that right there is Bowen Island, and the island beside it is Gambier Island. My daughter saw this path to my left. She was eager to go for a walk and wanted to find out where it led to. So my daughter and I went for a short walk while my husband assembled his tech. This path led us to this bench. She was pretty excited to sit on the bench. Here she is, happily enjoying the bench she found. She asked me to take some photos so she has a memory of herself enjoying the bench. We then walked back up to where we came from to take more photos and some videos. After taking some photos and videos, we quickly walked towards the Whyte Islet before it got busy. Just before the beach is a sign that welcomes you to the park and informing visitors what not to do. Let's quickly walk down to the beach. Here we are, beach covered in sand and small rocks. It crunches as you walk. Look at this crystal clear water. And that rocky island over there is Whyte Islet, which we are soon going to climb. And this is my daughter running towards me.
Like it here? Yeah. You wanna go over there? Whyte Islet. Hi. Where are we?
Whytecliff.
There's Whyte Islet, and we're gonna head there right now.
look at these.
We came across these balanced rock structures and we kicked them all down. Just kidding. My daughter was fascinated by them and decided to build her own balanced rock structure. Ta-da! A mini version. Hers really stands out. And of course, we wanted to take some touristy photos. Once we were done admiring the rock structures, we began our journey to the Whyte Islet. It's really rocky, as you can see, which is why this part of the video tilts from left to right, moves up and down. I was trying to make sure I don't fall while at the same time capturing our journey to the Whyte Islet. My daughter spotted a turtle.
Do you see a turtle? I want to see a turtle. Oh, is it?
There's the turtle on a rock. We made it to Whyte Islet. The hike to the top of this rock was pretty easy. I didn't get a chance to take a video of the hike because we didn't want to fall. But here we are. We made it to the top safely. We found this area that had a large, flat surface, and so we decided to stay here and enjoy the surrounding view. So beautiful! What a unique little rocky island. The view from the top of this rock is amazing. Horseshoe Bay Ferry Terminal is located on the other side of this park, so we saw BC ferry ships pass by while enjoying the scenery. Before heading back, I wanted to take a look at what was on the other end of this rocky island. And here is what it looks like. That is it. I'm now walking back. We noticed that all along the side of the rock were some flat surface areas that we could walk on. Therefore, we decided to take this route instead of climbing back down this way where we initially came from, so there's less hills for us to walk down from. As soon as we reached these bushes, we put all of our weight to our left side leaning on the rock, walking nice and slow in between the rock and the bushes. Then, when we reached the end of the bushes, we walked a little further towards the middle and went down this way. We used this gap and some small flat surfaces we found on the rock to support ourselves as we walked down on our backs. Then, when we finally reached the bottom of this rock, most of the rocks have disappeared. It was barely there. The water had risen. It was around 2 p.m. at this time. My husband's reaction? He was worried the water would rise too high and we wouldn't be able to walk across to the beach. I wasn't too worried. Within seconds, this adorable little creature decided to greet us. A seal! My husband's reaction once again? This time, he was worried the seal was going to attack us. By this little creature? But it's so adorable! And we're much bigger than it. It looked like it struggled getting on the rock on its belly. I didn't see any flippers. As my daughter and I were admiring and appreciating this beautiful creature, we hear, "Let's go before we get stuck here." My husband immediately took the lead and helped with my daughter. As soon as I stepped down from the rock and into the water, I felt the water quickly rise up to my leg. The water was above my knee. I nearly drowned. We wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible. And when we finally reached the beach, we were drenched except for my daughter. While walking on the beach, we noticed there was less beach. It looked like half of the beach was covered in water. Did you know that you can check predicted tide times and heights online? I obviously didn't. We got back to the beach soaking wet. I guess I didn't do enough research. Now we know. We'll ensure to arrive extra early, giving ourselves enough time to get across the narrow path of rocks and head back before the tide comes in. Get back to the beach dry the way we arrived, not soaking wet. We wouldn't want to have to go through that again. Good thing we brought towels to protect our car seats from our wet clothes. We took this route to get to the parking lot. These are the stairs that lead you to the top. We then took one last look around at the beautiful surroundings and took some quick photos and then walked back up towards our car. Right when we got to the parking lot, my daughter decided she wanted to go on the swings before heading home. So here we are swinging.
Jean! Tracy! Mom! Dad! Daughter!
Whytecliff Park is home to many marine animal species. On the West Vancouver website, it states that you'll find seals, octopus, starfish, crabs, and many other sea animals. This park is great for walking, hiking, swimming, and the website also says that you can scuba dive here. This park also has a large grass field with picnic tables, a playground, as well as tennis courts. However, we didn't get a chance to see the tennis courts during this trip, but maybe one day. Disclaimer: I didn't nearly drown. The water wasn't that high. My family and I reached the beach safely. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful in planning your trip to Whytecliff Park. One last thing, regarding the seal we saw, it turns out it was a harbor seal and was not struggling to get on the rocks. Harbor seals have much smaller flippers than sea lions and they rest on rocks in a banana-like position.